Hi, Mary. So happy you could join me today. Can you tell me a little bit about your history of health concerns and how that got started?
Well, I've had a problem with my weight for many years, and it built up to where I had high blood pressure. My cholesterol numbers were not good. I eventually had to have my aortic valve replaced because there was so much strain on the heart. I have asthma and sleep apnea.
Sounds like terrible combination of things. What did your doctor say?
They weren't happy. None
Okay.
of them were, especially with the fact that I was also pre-diabetic.
Okay. And what did they want you to do?
Well, they wanted me to lose weight, but they really didn't have much of a suggestion of how to accomplish that, except for one, and his idea was that I should fast completely till I lost at least 15 pounds.
Okay. Fast completely. And what did you think of that idea of going without food?
I didn't think that was the way to go.
So you
I
decided,
kind of caught that look from me.
okay. So you decided to go keto. What made your mind up in that direction?
Um, I had been a part of a couple of groups. Completely Keto was one of the Facebook groups, and I saw this ad for Speed Keto, and that seemed to be much easier to do than completely doing it without food.
Okay. So in speed keto, there's a combination of eating every day and intermittent fasting. How did you take to that?
Um, I had been a couple of days before with medical testing and stuff where I had to do without food for a couple of days. So that was something I had done before. So that wasn't really a big deal to me. I just, with what the doctor suggested, didn't know how long I'd have to do without food to lose 15 pounds.
So how long did it take you actually to lose 15 pounds?
Um, 2.5, 3 weeks.
2.5, 3 weeks. Were you surprised?
Yes, that was very quick to what I thought 15 pounds would take.
And when you went back in and saw your doctor, how much weight had you lost when you went back to see the doctor?
Him, about 50 pounds.
And what did they say when you walked into the office?
He was very pleased, and he said, see, I told you that your breathing would get better if you lost weight. I went, thank you.
So he got all the credit. He didn't give you the credit. It sounds
Yes.
because it was all his idea.
Yeah, his idea.
Now,
Um,
you've continued
yes.
and you've been on speed keto and off speed keto. You started around September 1st last year, give or take a couple of days. How much have you lost total?
96 pounds.
Hold on. Last time I checked in with you, it had been 80 pounds. You just keep losing and losing and losing. You're going to be they're going to start calling you Vanishing Mary, or remember there's the old cartoon Where's Waldo? They're going to be saying Where's Mary? How does that feel?
It's amazing because it is a very big accomplishment. So many people struggle to lose a few pounds, and here I've been determined that this is how my life needs to be. And here I am, 96 pounds. I'm in the 150s, which I haven't seen in more than 30 years.
And the weight just keeps coming off.
Yes.
So what's your energy level like?
I don't want to. I have a lot of energy. An example is today, rather than sitting in my office, I stayed in the classroom with my students and worked. We did math problems all day today.
That is.
So I stood up most of the day.
Now, there's something that you love to do on Sundays. Tell everybody what it is. Saturdays and Sundays.
Yes, Saturdays and Sundays. I'm the church organist. And right now I control the music for all of the services.
Has anyone noticed that there's a different organist playing?
Yes, because generally I'm the first one to walk across to receive communion, and I pass in front of everybody. So they have noticed.
And I know, whatever, I probably owe you an apology, but this has probably created a problem in your closet with clothes being way too big for you. Will you ever forgive me?
Yes, that's happened. Yes. I've had to replace my wardrobe at least twice, and if I keep going, it'll have to be done a third time.
Okay. And when's the last time you went to the doctor? Do they know that you're down 96 pounds?
Yes. I saw my regular doctor about 2 weeks ago, and he was very pleased.
And, well, he should be. It was his idea.
I was sitting in... No, that was the pulmonologist. This is my regular doctor, the general physician. He'll walk in and I'm sitting in the chair in the exam room and he'll go, "Well, don't you look cute today?"
Okay. Well, it's, I guess everybody said, what do the people in the office say? The doctor's office? Do they notice? Do they say anything?
Those that have been there the whole while do. They are amazed that I keep getting smaller.
You're vanishing. You're absolutely vanishing. Now, what are some of the, you had some difficulties when you were at your highest weight, activities of daily living. What was hard for you?
Just walking around was hard. 252 pounds on somebody that's just under 5 feet makes you really round. I would get winded just walking to the mailbox. Activities, daily hygiene was getting to be a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to the point where you're so round you can't reach.
And now everything is changed and you have energy and you walk. And your husband has been watching this transformation over the course of a year. What has he said?
I think he's more excited about my improved health because he's a dietitian and he sees health issues on a daily basis. but that concerned him more than anything else was my health going downhill. And now it's gone uphill, and people keep telling me that I look a lot younger than I did.
Well, I've seen several pictures of you when you were much heavier, and you do look significantly younger. Um, and, you know, there was a picture of you sitting where you didn't look very comfortable at all. And now you look relaxed and radiating energy. It's a new you.
Yes, definitely. I used to be tired all the time. And I recently was thinking, well, 96 pounds is nearly 2 large bags of dog food. I can't lift one of them, but I expected my small body to be able to carry 2 of them on a 24-hour basis.
And now it's gone. So as you keep going through these changes and your body continues to lose weight, um, do you have a goal in mind, or are you just gonna wait and see what your body does?
I'm going to wait and see, because my pulmonologist, the one that started me off in the first place, I asked him, what should I weigh? And he said, you'll know it when you get there.
Okay, that's a fair answer. That's a fair
He
answer.
said, it will be a weight you can't get past no matter what you do.
Unless you do speed keto, because you never know what happens when you do speed keto. Um,
Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a weight.
Mary, how do you find the recipes for speed keto?
I enjoy them. Without the access to the recipes, it would get repetitious, because I would do the same meals over and over. And this has made it where I have variety.
Yeah. Now we have
Variety is,
we have the speed keto, we have living speed keto, we have eating speed keto coming out, um, and we've got the crock pot recipes coming. We want to give people options. Um, does your husband eat, or does your family ever eat any of the speed keto recipes?
they do. Um, for the most part, my sons like them. I've got one that will never eat chicken off a bone, but so I have to do his a little different. But other than that,
And and what about your own favorites? What are your favorites?
my favorites, the Italian wedding soup, I love. Um, the shrimp and asparagus, I love that too.
Okay, so you've got your favorites, and um, you go through this and you repeat it. Have you done? How much time have you done just keto in between? You know, like have you've done cycle?
The most in between, yeah, I cycle. It's been anywhere from 4 days to 2 weeks in between. It was 4 days between the first round and the second round, because I added cheese and I started to swell up immediately. And I said, this is stupid. I'm getting back on speed keto. Get rid of this.
And have you found that cheese wasn't and dairy weren't your friends?
Yeah, no, dairy is not my friend. So I avoid it the
How are you?
majority of the time.
How are your joints feeling? You know, you had all kinds of issues, weight-related issues, legs, knees. How's that now?
Um, I had terrible arthritis in my knees, and it was just painful to walk. Now there's no pain, with the exception if I tripped and fell at work this week and landed on concrete. So one knee is a little sore, but that's not anything to do with the arthritis. So there's no pain.
Do you find yourself going for longer walks and just enjoying walking?
Yes, I do. When I was really heavy, I would have to stop several times in between my classroom and the office to catch my breath. I don't have that problem anymore.
All right. Um, you know, people see speed keto, and the first thing that comes to their mind is it must be a scam. Is it a scam?
No. If it was a scam, I wouldn't be in my 150s. 96 pounds doesn't indicate that it's a scam.
Okay. And um, what would you advise to someone who's on the fence? They want to lose weight, they'd like to do it with keto, but the weight's not coming off, they've stalled. What would you suggest?
I would suggest they jump right into Speed Keto to get it jump started. With Speed Keto, you learn more about what your body needs, and it's a learning experience as you go. It's kind of like a help to learn. It's a guide, because once you experience what to do, then you can repeat it with no problem.
Okay, fantastic. Mary, thank you so much for taking time out and being with me today. It's always a pleasure to chat with you.
No, you're welcome.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.